Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Ivam Tali. Happy New Year. This is our first video of 2023 and I am so excited to be with you guys here one more time. Today we are going to be talking about how we are going to manifest our life abroad, and I'm going to share with you some tips for manifesting our life abroad in 2023. First and foremost, it is important to set a clear intention. Before you start dreaming of your life abroad, take some time to visualize your ideal life in detail. What would that look like? And be specific about what you want to achieve and why you want it. So, for example, if you envision living in Canada, why Canada? Which province? What are you going to do? Are you going to settle there permanently? Do you just want to go and make some money and come back to your hometown? Do you want to go there as a student? Do you want to move there because of marriage? Like, you have to clearly and specifically know what you want and why you want it. Next, it's time to take action. Yeah, manifestation is not just about thinking positive thoughts, it's about taking concrete steps towards your goal. So research potential destinations. For example, if it is Canada, Canada has about 11 provinces and territories. Which one do you want to move to? And right here on the channel, I have shared with you the different factors you need to consider when you want to immigrate to Canada and go to a specific province. If it is Europe, which country specifically do you want to move? You need to be sure that your research is right. If you want to go to the UK, you want to go to Australia, you want to go to the US, which state do you want to move to? Learn about the cost of living, yeah? Learn about the cost of living in the different states, in the different provinces. If it is Canada, learn about in which provinces is your occupation in demand. Learn about languages. For example, if you want to move to Germany, for example, you may want to at least get some level of German, for example. You also want to learn about the different immigration pathways that are available to you and which one matches your specific situation. So, for example, for Canada, there are more than 100 immigration pathways. You want to make sure that you get the one that is right for you. If it is the US, for example, do you want to go through the green card? Do you want to go through the J1 visa? If you are a teacher, for example, UK is currently accepting teachers from all over the world to go and teach, and you don't even need to have a teaching certification, yeah? And then you need to start making a plan for how you will get there. And that's where this channel comes in handy. I share tons of resources right here. I have more than 400 videos just talking about how you can legally immigrate, even if you don't have an agent. As you work towards your goal, be open to new opportunities that may come your way. Remember, we said if I want to go to Canada, it doesn't mean, for example, I have to come straight from Kenya to Canada, straight from Nigeria to Canada, straight from Singapore to Canada. I could probably go and look for a job in Dubai that can enable me to get the money that I need to show proof of funds. Or maybe I could go through, like in my case, I started my expatriate journey with Afghanistan. And for all those who are interested in learning my journey, how I moved, how I started working abroad up to where I am right now, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below of a podcast where I was a guest at my friend's podcast, The Maverick Show, and I shared my entire journey. We spoke for more than 1 hour and I gave a detailed step-by-step experience of how my journey has been from last 18 years. So don't be afraid to take risks or try new things. Remember, one thing you can do is if you want to go to Canada, for example, as a permanent resident, it makes sense for you to visit and just put your feet in the waters and see if this is the environment that you really want to immigrate to permanently. How about get your passport and go to a neighboring country? If you are in Kenya, for example, you want to at least go to Uganda, know how it feels like to be a solo traveler, to live by yourself outside of familiar location, yeah? And then remember, these experiences can often lead to unexpected opportunities and growth. The next thing you want to do is surround yourself with supportive people is key. Yeah, remember, you don't want to be people who are just gonna dampen your desire to move abroad. You want people who are gonna support you. And just because somebody, for example, supports you in moving to the next town, does not necessarily they will support you when you want to go abroad. And this doesn't matter. It could be your greatest enemy of progress is your own spouse. It could be your parents. It could be your child. So you really want to make sure this is what you want, and make sure you surround yourself with people who are going to support your journey. Look for people who support and encourage your dreams, and seek out their advice and guidance as you work towards your goal. You could also join an online community like this one we have right here on Travel with Imam Tali. And don't be conned. I do not have a Telegram group. I do not have a WhatsApp group. This is all I have right here. And I have a Facebook page, Imam Tali, so do not be conned. Finally, it's important to stay focused and motivated. I cannot tell you the number of comments that I read that are so negative. I even wonder how you intend to pursue your dreams when before you even start, you're only thinking of the negatives of how you will not get a job, how you will not get a visa, how no employer will ever respond to you. Manifesting your dream life abroad will likely require a lot of hard work and perseverance. You must be willing to send those thousands and thousands of job applications. It's just the same way, even in Kenya, I know it's not easy to apply for a job within the country. How about applying for a job outside the country? It's not going to be easy, definitely. Keep yourself motivated by setting small, achievable goals and celebrating your progress along the way. So, for example, you can say that every week you are going to research at least one immigration pathway and submit your application. Or you can say, for example, you are going to apply to at least 2 jobs in Canada from abroad every month. So that is something that you can set a goal for yourself. Or you can set up a goal for saving up for your show funds for moving abroad, and say, for example, I'm gonna get a side hustle and I'll save $500 every month towards my proof of funds for moving abroad. So there you have it, my top tips for manifesting a life abroad in 2023. With a little bit of planning and effort, you can turn your dream into a reality. Good luck.